Lutnick, and I'm the chairman and chief executive of Cantor Fitzgerald. You may know me because 23 years ago, my firm was located on the 101st to the 105th floors of the World Trade Center. We had the best views. It was democratic views, meaning everybody who worked in the company had the greatest view from Manhattan to watching the arms of the Statue of Liberty. We hired people we liked. We had an unusual model. We only wanted to work with people that we like. So think about what I call this is a rainbow of friends. Think about your friends. You've got the ones on the left. Think of a rainbow. The ones on the left, smart, capable winners. We want to hire them. The ones on the right make you laugh in a bar harder than anybody else. Let's just kick to the ones on the left. So I was taking my oldest son, he's now 28, to his first day of kindergarten that day. So I was not in the building. We had 960 people in the building. Every single person in the building was lost that day, 658 people. I lost my brother Gary, he was 36. I lost my best friend Doug, because remember, I hired all of my friends, and so did everybody. We had 28 sets of brothers that were killed, and one set of sisters that was killed that day. So that night, we held a call of everybody who remained alive at Cantor Fitzgerald, and we said we have a choice. We can close the firm and attend our friends' funerals, because remember, that's 20 funerals a day, every day, for 35 straight days. Or we're going to rebuild this company, but there's only one reason to rebuild this company, and that's to take care of the families of our friends who were killed. So we announced we were going to give 25% of our profits to the families. And you know the press as well as anybody. At first, they lauded it. And then, within 2 weeks, they started ripping the firm. Imagine that. Ripping the firm that had 658 people killed because, 25% of nothing is nothing. And so we got attacked by the press. We just kept our head down. And here was the model we picked. Every employee we hired, we told them they had to give 25% of everything they made, their payroll. They all agreed to give 25% of their payroll to the families of those we lost. And over the next 5 years, we raised $180 million from our employees to the families of those we lost. So think about this. We got from being ripped at the press because 25% of nothing is nothing. I was named the Man of the Year for the Financial Times for 2001. The New York Times, that had ripped me, wrote a 1,500-word apology on January 3rd, 2002, basically saying we did what we said we would do. So how do I go on with my life? How do I become a successful businessman and entrepreneur after that? If my employees, and each and every one of my employees gave 25% of their pay to my families, they saved my life. They stitched my soul back together. So in 2008, I squared it with my employees. We took one of our divisions public. I gave, from my stake, I gave my employees 30% of the company, and they sold $180 million worth of stock. Each of my employees got back the money they had donated to the families, and they all got double. So where are we now? 13,000 employees around the world. Cantor & Company is an amazing investment bank, right? I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but we support digital assets. We support crypto. We are the best investment bank for digital assets. We have BGC Group. It's a public company. BGC, it is the most valuable wholesale financial service company in the world. Everything in the world, commodities and securities, everywhere in the world, wholesale.